this video, I'm gonna be giving y'all a full room and setup tour. I'm kind of mad at myself because I messed up the audio and I recorded basically the whole video, and I realized I had the mic on backwards, and so the quality was terrible of the audio, and I really want this to be a good video, so I'm refilming. But before we start, here's a quick 360 of the entire room. Hopefully the audio is good this time, but yeah, this is my setup. This is probably the most anticipated part of the video that y'all want to see. And so yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a full round of the setup, rundown of the setup. So first, here's how my setup looks. First, I'll talk about my PC. So the specs of my PC, I have Langley fans, which I bought, and then for my GPU, I have a 4060, which I know a lot of y'all are gonna hate on me for, but I did get it sent out for free, and so I'm just using it because I don't have any other GPU. But yeah, I got a 4060, I got 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. I have my motherboard is the NZXT B650E. I have this AIO cooler that I got sent. I don't know the exact name of it right now. And then for my CPU, I have a Ryzen 7 7700X. And for the terabytes, I have 4 terabytes of storage, which is crazy, and I got it sent out from Newegg. All right, now for my desk. This is an E6 standing desk. It's 55 inches, and then I have Alex drawers from my old setup on either side of the desk. I do want to eventually get a bigger tabletop so it goes across and goes over the Alex drawers, but for now it's fine. I just thought of this idea when I was building my setup, and if you want to watch that video, it's my previous video that I posted. But yeah, it has black legs and then a white tabletop, which I think looks pretty good, matches the black and white theme. And then the mouse pad is from High Star. They sent me this one not too long ago. It's just a plain black mouse pad, but it has really good materials, and I think it looks pretty good in the setup. I do have some other mouse pads back here. I have tons of other mouse pads, and so yeah, but for now, I like how this plain black looks. Then for my monitors, this is a Pixio monitor. They sent it to me. I don't remember the exact model. I think it's 280 hertz, and it's around like $250, I think. And this monitor was one of my friends, and he traded it with me. I forgot what I traded, but yeah, he traded that with me. His name's Lucas, so thanks for that. It's monitor. And then my speakers are from Logitech. They're like $40. You can find them on Amazon, I think, because that was a while ago, but I think you can. And for my keyboard, this is a custom keyboard that I built. I think I got the parts for this keyboard 2 Christmases ago, but yeah, here's a little sound test. But yeah, it sounds pretty good, and I was just trying to build an all-white keyboard, and it worked out pretty good. So for my mouse, I have this Deluxe M800 Pro. It's around $400, or not, I just said $40, but my mom gifted it to me. I think she gave it to me around Easter 2 years ago. And so yeah, I'm still using it, and I haven't upgraded since. I probably will do that pretty soon, but I do have this 3-in-1 wireless charging stand, and you can put your phone on it, and it has like a built-in cool battery fan, fan to cool the battery, and it keeps your phone cool, and it's a fast charger, so yeah, it's pretty cool. You can also put your AirPods and stuff. And then back here, I have a Fifine boom arm with a Fifine, I think, AM8 microphone. It's not I don't think it's super high end, but it works. I do have some other mics and stuff, but for now, I just use that one. And then above all that are posters from Iconify. They're a small business. They sent those posters a long time ago. I don't know if their business is still running. I think it is. But yeah, that's where I got those from. It's Iconify, so if you search that up, they might pop up. And then above that, I have some puck lights, and I don't have any batteries in this one. I do in the other ones, and they're kind of running out, and so I don't turn them on because it just looks weird without having all of them on. Honestly, puck lights are pretty cool if you have them on, but they just take up so much battery, and a lot of times they run out quick, so you can't just leave them on, which is kind of annoying. But I have an IKEA lac shelf right here. And above that up here is a Govee light rope, LED light rope, and it's really cool. You can customize it with the app, and I also have it paired with some that are back here behind the setup. And so I just pair them together, customize however I want the setup to look, if I want to have a different theme going on here. So here are the setup lights. So say if I wanted to have blue, kind of like a blue theme, I could do that. But yeah, I just leave it at white a lot of the times. And then above it, I have some keyboards that were sent. This was actually from High Ground. They sent it to me. They were probably one of the first big companies that I've had send me a product, and so that was pretty cool. And then beside them, I just have some plants, fake plants from Amazon. And then over here I have an Xbox, the fridge, controller charger right here. Instead of having the batteries, it's just a rechargeable battery, which I think is worth it because it does get annoying trying to replace batteries, and batteries can just get expensive. And then right here I have a pegboard. I have my username, GTPCs with customizable letters. These also, you can customize them and have any color that you want within the app. Yeah, that's about it for the setup. Forget about the chair. This chair is from Downix. It actually is an inexpensive chair. I think it's only around $100, and it's really good for that price range. And I do have other chairs I got sent to me, but this one just looks the best in my setup because it's all white and it just looks really good. Trash down there, I need to get that cleaned up. But the cable management is honestly pretty good. But yeah, that's the setup. And then over here, I have this corner of my room with my bed and all that. All right, so I have a lot of questions about my bed. This is a floating bed that I made with my dad, and we built this. And so yeah, the bottom is just a smaller base. It's all out of wood, and it's a smaller base. And then we got a larger base that's like, that holds up the mattress. And so it gives it the floating illusion. And then under it, I put the LED, put some like RGB strips to make it glow at the bottom that are also from Govee. And then I have a LED light rope back there. I honestly didn't know what to put over here in this corner of the room, but then I had the extra LED light rope, and then I had the extra wall panels. So I just decided to kind of make them go along that wall, and then I was like, okay, wait, that LED light rope could look good on the side of that, beside them. And then I had this flag from a golf tournament I went to, because I'm pretty big into golf, and I went to that tournament, got that flag, and I put it up there because I thought it would fit that spot because it was kind of bare without it. So yeah, that's basically this part of the room. I also painted that part black. It was just wood, and then we stained it, whatever, and painted it black. And then for my bed, this is just a regular bed set, or I think, yeah, bed set you call it, from Walmart. I think it was probably around 30 or 40 bucks. It was just one of those cheap ones, but yeah. And then these posters, my grandparents gave me them for Christmas, I think 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah, a lot of people have been wanting to, oh no, oh, I barely saved that. All right, that should be good. But a lot of people have wondering where I got these from, and a lot of people want them. And I don't know, they were from Amazon, that's where I found them, but I don't know if Amazon still makes the big ones. I know you can find the little ones that are like half the size of those, that don't really look good just up on a wall. But I just searched up posters, I think on Amazon, and these popped up a long time ago. So yeah, if I find the link, I will try to put it in the bottom of the video in the description, but if I don't, sorry. But yeah, there's just my tripod that I've just used. And then over here, so this side of the room, this is my closet. On each side I have lag shelves. If you watched the video before, I did design this whole room before I even built it. I designed it on like an app on my PC. But yeah, I had these lag shelves from my old setup, and I decided they would fit perfect in this spot from what I saw in the design app. So I put them here, and then here's all the shoes I got. New Balances, Dunks, more Dunks, some more New Balances, golf shoes, and some Nike slides. I have some more golf shoes and stuff, but those are just what I have in here right now. And then on this side, I have more keyboards. So this is another one from High Ground. This is the second keyboard that High Ground sent, which was really cool because I was really excited when I got that keyboard. But this was also another first keyboard that I got sent out. This was actually the first YouTube video I ever made, was on this keyboard. It's a Lego keyboard, which is really cool. I remember it took a long time to build it. Well, I mean, it only took a few hours, but it felt like a while just for a keyboard. But yeah, that was really cool, and it sounds pretty cool. But yeah, and then we just got some other keyboards down here. Again, I do have puck lights, but I don't know if I recommend, I mean, they're all right, but the battery runs out super quick, so you can't just have them running all day. And so you can get wired ones, but I don't know how they would work, and there'd be wires going everywhere. So I mean, I just have them off most of the time, unless I'm shooting a video or something. But yeah, that's this part of the room. That's the door to get in my room. That's the closet. And then on this side, I have a Govee light bar. Govee sent me a lot of stuff, and they sent me that light bar. I can customize it within the app, just like I can customize any of this stuff in my setup. But yeah, I thought that fit perfect right there. I did want to get like a plant, like a big plant, and put it right there, and then maybe like a little table. That's what I had in the design that I rendered. But I did have this mini fridge that I got sent, so I decided it kind of fit in this spot for now. But honestly, I don't drink too many sodas. I don't have too many canned stuff, and so it's never stocked. Basically, the only use for it right now is to hold my camera gear. Here's all my mics. This is the part where I had to restart filming on my last YouTube video. I got to about this part of the video and I was talking about my mics and stuff, and I was showing this new mic that I got a couple days ago from Holyland and how small it is. And then I realized that I had the mic on the wrong side. I had it flipped inside of my shirt, and so the quality of it just did not sound good. So I had to restart from this point basically, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. So I've been filming for a while now. At least the quality is good now, the audio quality. But yeah, we got some chargers to charge my batteries and stuff like that. It is a mess back here with tons of cables. I did have my camera bag. I tried to just stuff it back here so you couldn't really see a lot of the cables, but it doesn't really do a great job at that. So yeah, on this side of the room, I have light shelves and then kind of just like my camera gear and then that light. I also have some blackout curtains that I have on each side of this big window. A lot of times I'll shut them at night and then it'll make it completely dark in here. And then right here, I have a cube shelf. I've had this cube shelf a while. It's been in my house for a long time. I don't know where it came from, but I found it and then I decided to put it to use and it fit pretty good in this area. I do want to probably get like a big drawer to hold more stuff. Like I have my socks and stuff in here right now, but I could get a big dresser, I guess. Maybe like a white or black one, and then so it would fit my stuff better. But yeah, I have some fragrances back here. I have a few of them. I don't have anything crazy. I have Mont Blanc, Legend Spirit, blue, whatever that is, blue section. What is this right here? I forgot the name of it. Yeah, Invictus something. And then I have some others like Versace Eros Flame. And then I did have the blue Versace Eros, but I broke it in my bathroom and it went everywhere. So yeah, that one's gone. But yeah, that's what's holding up my TV. Y'all been following me for a while, y'all would know that I had a tiny TV that was right here that was about like this big. It wasn't even as big as this cube shelf, and it was about this tall. And so yeah, I went out to Walmart and just had one. I bought a TV, because they're relatively cheap if you just get one from Walmart. This is just from Hisense, like a Hisense Google TV. But yeah, I definitely needed to upgrade because I had an old TV that I also just found in my garage. I also have my old Xbox down here. So if someone comes over and we want to play like if we want to play duos or something, or have two games going on, I can have my Xbox over here going on, and I can have like my second account on this one. Yeah, I think that's basically a full room tour. Pretty sure I went over everything in the room. Like I said, I do want to add some, maybe like a big plant or something just to make it more personal. I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty good right now, but let me hear y'all's thoughts in the comments, like what y'all think I should do to the room, if I should change anything or add anything. But yeah, again, most of this stuff is just sponsored, and I always just find somewhere to put and the sponsored products I get, because I don't want to make them not go to use. So yeah, like those lights back there, I just got them today and set them up, and they're pretty cool because you can change the colors and all that through the app, and it spells out my logo, my name, and so I thought that's pretty cool. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all staying all the way to the end of this video. If you stayed this far, comment golf. If you stayed to the end, comment golf, and that's how I know you stayed to the very end. But yeah, thank y'all for watching another video. I need to start making a lot more videos, but I don't know exactly what to do. On my TikTok, I just make a bunch of videos about my setup and my room. And so if y'all got any ideas or content y'all want to see, if y'all want to see more stuff like this, more stuff about my setup in my room, let me know. Or if y'all want to see other stuff like in my daily life, like like I said, I do a lot of golfing, so I think that would be pretty cool to make a golf video, but I don't know if a lot of y'all are interested in stuff like that. But yeah, I hope y'all got some inspiration. A lot of people have been wanting for me to do like a full tour. Thank y'all for watching this video. I need to make a lot more, but yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. You can watch some of my other videos right here. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Comment golf if you stayed all the way to the end. But yeah, we'll see y'all in the next one.